Norma Ramirez was 5 years old when her parents brought her to the US illegally. She says that she didn't feel different growing up, but like hundreds of thousands of others, she's undocumented, scared, and uncertain about the future.
I didn't have a social security number, and it felt really devastating because I had done everything right. I was, a model student.
In 2012, President Barack Obama introduced the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA policy, which provided protections for the undocumented immigrants. It gave people like Norma the right to work and apply for student loans. It also gave her a 2-year reprieve from possible deportation. That ended when President Trump cancelled the DACA policy in September of 2017, falsely claiming many recipients, also known as Dreamers, are hardened criminals. Now the question of whether the president acted lawfully is before the conservative-leaning Supreme Court, with a decision expected by June.
Essentially, what the administration did, and what we're trying to argue to the court, is that they didn't take into account the impact that rescinding DACA would have on hundreds of thousands of people and their communities.
For activist and DACA recipient Maria PERALES Sanchez, a recent Princeton graduate, the stakes and the future couldn't be higher.
For someone to have that kind of power to affect thousands and hundreds of thousands of lives, that is so vile to me.
As the presidential election looms, it's voters who may ultimately decide the fate of Dreamers. If the Democrats win back the White House, the president could reinstate the program even if the court rules the decision was illegal. But unable to vote, all most undocumented immigrants can do is watch, wait, and hope for the best. Andy Gallacher, Aljazeera.